Great to see you here again. My name is Luc de Kuster, founder of the Kuster Academy. And in this video, I will look at the top methodologies used to implement Agile. There are other methodologies, but in this video, I want to focus on the two main methodologies. But before we continue, don't forget to click on the subscribe button, click on the bell button, and every time we have a new video, YouTube will inform you about it. So let's have a look at those top methodologies. When we look at Agile, there are different methodologies that are part of Agile, but there are some methodologies that are more important, that are used more than the others. And that's what I want to describe here. Now, when we look at Agile, Agile is a group of methodologies that have been developed since the introduction of Waterfall. And their goal is to have better implementations of IT projects. Like I said before, we can also use Agile methods for other types of projects. Once a project can be considered to be adaptive, we can use an Agile methodology. Now, IT projects are specific. And when we looked at the development, when we looked at Waterfall, people noticed that the Waterfall methodology was not really successful. And different people, different groups of people have been developing different methodologies that would be the best suited for their type of projects. Now, when we look at the most popular methodologies, we look at Scrum and Kaizen. Those are the methodologies which are on the top of the list, and they're very popular at this moment. And both of these methodologies have the same goal, but they deal with them in a different way. First, the Scrum methodology. It's one of the most popular frameworks for implementation in Agile at this moment. People are talking about Scrum. We have Scrum Masters. People are implemented in different environments. And Scrum has become very, very popular in the world of Agile. Scrum is an iterative development model, and it's very popular to manage complex software and product development. The method itself is based on fixed length iterations we call sprints, and a sprint typically takes between 2 to 4 weeks. It could be 1 week, but typically the maximum is 4 weeks. It depends on what type of project you are working on, so you can adjust the sprints to create those intermediate working solutions. At the end of each sprint, a usable software or product can be shipped to the customer. It can be tested. And of course, you can get feedback of the work that has been done. At the end of each sprint, the stakeholders and the team members meet to evaluate and discuss the next steps. On the other hand, we have the Kanban methodology. The Kanban methodology is based on the Toyota production system, where an index card or box, Kanban, is used to trigger production. It's basically the next process step asking the preceding step to produce new items. If there are empty Kanbans, the production continues. In a production process, you can see these boxes going between the different elements, the different steps in the production. And as long as a step has an empty or not completely filled Kanban, they continue working. And once that Kanban is full, they move it to the next step. If the previous step doesn't have an empty Kanban, they will not do anything. They will just wait till there is a new Kanban. Basically, what they are doing, they are reducing the work in progress. And that's also the method that we're going to use. We're going to use work in progress to evaluate the project, how we are dealing with the project. Now, the development work in progress in this case is the new inventory, the new work in progress. And each time there is an empty spot, a new task is added. Basically, in the Kanban method, the Kanban board is used, and the Kanban board matches the amount of work in progress with the capabilities of the team. So if there is nobody of the team available, there will be no additional task added to the project. Once there is a new space, Kanban is empty, a new task will be added, and we can follow this on the Kanban board where we see the different elements for every step. We know how much work can be done. That's the work in progress, and we limit the work in progress until the project is finished. We don't have the sprints, we don't have these intervals, but basically we try to create working products or services, and we add more and more features. This is a continuous system, which is in fact on the continuous flow process that we find in the Toyota production system. So that was it, describing the Scrum and the Kanban methodology, which are the most important and most used Agile methodologies at this moment. That was it for this video. Don't forget to click on the subscribe button, click on the bell button, and every time we have a new video, YouTube will inform you about it. Thank you very much, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in our next video. Bye bye.